Tonight, CBS News begins an in-depth Eye on America investigation of conditions in nursing homes. They're about the last place anyone wants to be, but consider this. About 1.6 million people now live in nursing homes in the United States. 30 years from now, it's expected to be 5 million. Many patients are at risk because government figures show 1 out of 4 nursing homes every year is cited for causing death or serious injury to a resident. CBS's Vince Gonzalez has the facts and the faces of American nursing home abuse.
Alice Oshatz is looking for an assisted living facility.
Here we are. This is a studio.
Because at 85, she can no longer live alone, and she won't move in with her children.
It sounds like you're worried about becoming a burden.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's the really hard part of it. I'm sorry.
She also worries about ending up bedridden in a nursing home.
I hope I go quietly into the far beyonds.
Before going into a nursing home?
Yeah.
She's not alone. 30% of older Americans say they'd rather die than go into a nursing home, and those fears appear to be well-founded. A CBS News analysis of nursing home inspection reports found more than 1,000 were cited last year for hiring staff with a history of abuse. Paul Hodge investigates crimes against the elderly.
Elder abuse is fast becoming one of the greatest law enforcement challenges of the next century.
The Love family knows this all too well. As a veteran of 3 wars, Donald Love was buried with full military honors, but it was his wife Helen who was wounded in battle at age 75.
I couldn't touch her because they hadn't substantiated what her injuries were. This is in the hospital emergency room with my mother laying on a gurney, and I could not comfort her.
Helen Love was attacked by a certified nurse's assistant at Valley Skilled Nursing Facility in Sacramento. He was upset because she had soiled herself. According to the nursing home, Love had no head injury and no fractures. But emergency room doctors found she had a broken wrist and a dislocated neck. Investigators videotaped her account of the attack.
He choked me and he broke my neck.
2 days after this interview, Helen Love died. Tim Saley, the nurse's assistant, got a year in jail after pleading guilty to elder abuse.
You can go out on the street as an innocent person and have a boxing match with somebody that you don't like and get more time for simple assault.
Saley was fired from this nursing home for threatening to strike a resident. He was hired a month later at Valley Skilled, where 3 other employees had convictions for abuse, which under state law should have prohibited them from working in a nursing home. No one at the home would talk to us on camera because the Love family is suing.
I don't ever want to see another person ever have this done to them.
Company lawyers told us what happened was not the home's fault. It did everything the law required. But clearly in this case, and across the nation, dangerous nursing home workers are not being detected, and the elderly certainly aren't being protected. In Sacramento, this is Vince Gonzalez for Eye on America.
Late today, the California Department of Health Services told CBS News it has revoked the license of 1 nurse assistant at the Valley Skilled Nursing Home. Officials are also checking licenses of all nurses and nurse assistants at the home and are referring the case to the California Attorney General's office. We'll have more of our hard news investigation on Monday's CBS Evening News.